The annals of this battlefield will speak of it long after the dust settles. In recap, Renegade Immortal, Chapter 1183, Chapter 1184, a boy stands trembling, blood staining his lips, while the ancient dragon writhes against a lattice of swords and frost that barely restrains its fury. Wang Lin, ever calculating, moves like a phantom through the thickening fog, gathering origin crystals as if the chaos around him were mere background music. Yet, even as the dragon's colossal tail crashes under his grip, a shiver runs through every cultivator witnessing the scene. Master Ashen Pine, the old woman in green, Pang, Chen Tianjun, all caught between awe and dread. And then, silence breaks. Something unseen stirs behind them, and the jade in Wang Lin's hand pulses with secrets of the seven-colored realm. In this precarious calm, the stage is set, but who will emerge unscathed when the unseen force finally moves? In the midst of chaos, the air itself seemed to shudder. A piercing flash of sword energy sliced through the haze, striking the dragon with a violent tremor that rattled the mountains. The boy's sword had found its mark, tearing through scales and sinew alike. But the beast's roar only grew louder, a deafening thunder that shook the earth. Lightning descended from Master Ashenpine's hands, crackling across the sky, each strike amplifying the dragon's fury. The boy's face paled, veins swollen, his body quivering under the strain. He gasped, voice raw. 5 more breaths, just 5 more. Master Ashenpine's fingers danced through the air, forming intricate seals, each one summoning tens of thousands of spectral swords that hammered the dragon relentlessly. Blood speckled the boy's lips as he coughed, eyes blazing red, body screaming under the effort. Nearby, the old woman in green extended her hand, frost spreading like a living tide across the dragon's massive form. Ice crept over every scale, yet from within the frozen shell, black gas oozed, absorbed into the chilling mantle. Wang Lin's gaze sharpened. This ice was no ordinary spell. It fed on the dragon's vitality itself. The dragon lifted its colossal head, a horn slicing through the mist, and unleashed a roar that ripped the boy's strength away. Without the reincarnation seal, its essence surged unchecked. As it emerged from the fog, the surrounding mist thinned, revealing its massive horned form. The ice shattered instantly, collapsing back toward the old woman in green, black gas spiraling into her, eyes burning brighter than ever. Clever old tricks, indeed, Wang Lin murmured, a sly grin on his face as he soared above the dragon, diving into the dissipating fog. He ignored the battle raging around him. Inside, the fog shimmered with countless origin crystals, some still forming, their light catching in his eyes. With a graceful sweep of his arms, he plucked hundreds, the thrill of power and discovery dancing through him. He moved like lightning, harvesting years of accumulated energy, oblivious to the dragon's roars and the chaotic struggle beyond. Thousands of origin crystals filled his grasp. Such bounty could not have been produced by mere rank 12 fog beasts. It spoke of centuries of untended cultivation, left untouched in this seven-colored realm. Yet even as Wang Lin collected, the fog began to churn, twisting violently, condensing toward a single direction. Sensing the change, he abandoned further gathering, stepping aside as the mist thickened and moved with unnatural intent. Suddenly, the fog vanished entirely, replaced by the dragon's titanic tail, 10,000 feet long, half of its body already in the air. Pang, pale and leaning against the mountainside, struggled to breathe, chest streaked with blood. Above, Master Ashenpine, the old woman in green, and the boy continued their desperate ballet, weaving spells to prevent the dragon from fully ascending. The black horn atop the dragon's head pulsed with shadowed light, each flash forcing them to dodge. Its breath carried a noxious fog, foul and suffocating, yet every strike left the dragon bleeding, scales slick with its own essence. A roar split the heavens, sending rocks tumbling from the peaks. Black lightning erupted, spreading like a net, origin energy and seven-colored light swirling, drawn into the vortex. Illusions appeared, countless spectral dragons circling, forcing Master Ashenpine and his allies into retreat. The dragon's ascent threatened catastrophe for those unable to rise alongside it. And then, Wang Lin's eyes ignited with determination. He leapt, ancient god power coursing through his veins, popping through his arms as he grabbed the massive tail. "Come down for me," he roared, a voice like thunder across the realm. His hands clamped with unyielding force, dragging the dragon toward the earth. Shock rippled through all who watched. The old man Pang's eyes widened in disbelief, heart pounding. The dragon thrashed, massive body twisting, spells encircling it, yet Wang Lin's godly strength surged even higher. "Come down!" His voice split the heavens as he slammed the dragon's immense form onto the narrow mountain path. Though the dragon was vast, a peak nirvana shatterer, armored against mortal spells, it was powerless before him. Its might, its scales, its very essence, all bowed to Wang Lin's will. The crash shook the mountains, rocks cascaded down slopes, dust rising in choking clouds. The dragon's colossal body convulsed, head melting, black gas spilling forth. Chen Tianjun leapt back, narrowly avoiding the fallout. Master Ashen Pine inhaled sharply, a chill seeping into his heart as his eyes met Wang Lin's. Even the boy, lips licked nervously, dared not look away. The old woman in green's breath hitched, while Pang tasted the bitterness of fear and awe. Wang Lin, breathing hard, allowed his gaze to drift to a nearby skeleton. Discovering a jade beneath its remains, he extended his hand, the pill and jade rising into his grasp. Tossing the pill to the boy, he watched as gratitude flickered across the youth's face. Wang Lin settled against the mountainside, divine sense probing the jade, its secrets whispering of the seven-colored realm. Around him, the others tended to their wounds. Master Ashen Pine aided Pang with healing pills, casting furtive, curious glances toward Wang Lin. The boy, clutching the reincarnation pill, hid his excitement for later, taking a steadying breath. Chen Tianjun, though outside the battle's heart, had secured the dragon's soul, his efforts unmatched. The old woman in green siphoned the dragon's black gas, rejuvenation subtly washing over her. Hours passed. The dragon was reduced to bones. Master Ashen Pine addressed the group, voice calm yet weighted with experience. Many rank 12 fog beasts dwell here. The greater the danger, the richer the harvest. The old woman in green emerged visibly younger. Pang stood tall, renewed, eyes alight with opportunity. The boy and Chen Tianjun rose, following the lead, yet Wang Lin lingered, eyes on the jade, the secrets it held unraveling in his mind. Suddenly, a cold shiver tore through the air. Wang Lin's heart leapt as he sensed movement behind the group. Every hair on his body bristled, pupils narrowing. Master Ashen Pine and the boy froze mid-step, awareness sharp. The old woman and Chen Tianjun's senses flared, and finally, Pang noticed, dread crawling up his spine. Master Ashen Pine's eyes widened with fear, divine sense flaring as he sent a message of warning. No matter what, do not move. The realm seemed to hold its breath, every soul poised on the knife edge of fate. The story was far from over, and the next heartbeat would decide all. In the vast, kaleidoscopic expanse of the seven-colored realm, a chill swept through the air like the whispered omen of death. Master Pang's old frame trembled, his breath ragged, a deep fear clutching at his heart. He sensed it, a cold so unnatural, so ancient, that even the boldest cultivators could not withstand it. He dared not release his divine sense. He knew too well the price of recklessness. Half of his companions on their previous journey had vanished into nothingness when confronted by this enigmatic force. Mortals before its presence, they had been powerless. Only Wang Lin, positioned with a clarity born of fate, could perceive what was unfolding. No one else could see. Do not spread your divine sense, Master Ashen Pine warned one last time. His voice, transmitted silently through divine channels, carried finality. He remained perfectly still, eyes closed, a bastion of composure amidst the unseen threat. Then, a figure appeared behind the group, a specter of gray, with the lower half of its body startlingly transparent. Flesh and bone were visible beneath the tattered robes. Bald and lifeless-eyed, it advanced slowly, as if drawn by an invisible command. Time seemed to stretch. The figure approached the dragon's corpse, and without a single gesture, the mighty beast rotted before their eyes. Its blood pooled, unnaturally drawn into the body of the gray-robed being, as if life itself were being siphoned away. Duanmu, the boy at the rear, sensed the approaching chill, his eyes narrowing with instinctive alert. But when the figure turned toward him, their gazes locked, and in that instant, his mind quaked. His consciousness spun into a cycle of sun and moon, celestial bodies intertwining with runes that marked his own cultivation spells. The cycle, his very essence, detached and gravitated toward the gray figure. Merging with it in a horrifying display of assimilation, confusion in Duanmu's eyes was instantly replaced by the stark void of death. Yet even in death, Duanmu rose, stepping forward to follow the lost one as if in a trance. his hair falling in strands, his flesh becoming translucent. The scene unfolded with terrifying quiet. The old woman in green remained statuesque, her eyes unblinking. Chen Tianjun betrayed no emotion, his gaze steady. The two figures, the gray-robed lost one and the boy, walked past Wang Lin, disappearing into the distance. The oppressive chill lingered, then ebbed, leaving only silence. Master Ashen Pine's body shook with release as he exhaled deeply. Cold sweat streaked his brow. The others behind him exhaled, shock etched upon their features. Chen Tianhao's voice was but a whisper, trembling with awe and fear. Who is he? The lost one, came the hoarse reply of Master Ashen Pine. Fear still clouded his eyes. The old woman in green's gaze sharpened. Master Ashen Pine, what place is this? Pang's trembling hands shook as he answered. Fellow cultivator Duanmu did not heed the warning, alas. This is what I call the seven-colored realm, Master Ashen Pine continued gravely. The gray-robed figure you saw is a lost one. Few of them exist here. If you do not move and do not reveal your presence with divine sense, there is safety. Otherwise, you meet the fate of Duanmu. Wang Lin's calm gaze met Master Ashen Pine's. Originally, there were few lost ones, but after your arrival, the numbers have risen. The woman in green merely sneered, silent. Chen Tianjun's eyes darkened, suspicion coloring his words. Ashen Pine, you have come here twice. Have you left others behind each time to become lost ones? Ashen Pine's expression faltered, grief and bitterness crossing his features. The gray-robed one, he was a companion on my first journey, taken by a lost one. Chen Tianjun snorted coldly. This was a mistake. I quit. Without a backward glance, he vanished into the distance. Master Ashen Pine's voice was quiet, measured, as he addressed the remaining group. Without guidance, he will never return. I did not anticipate encountering a lost one so soon. Fellow cultivators, Lu and Zhao, I know of a cultivation cave between the inner and outer regions of this realm. Its owner was Sima Mo, the head disciple of the Heaven-Breaking sect, 18,000 years past. The woman in green showed no reaction. Wang Lin's mind worked in silence, watching and waiting. Regardless of Sima Mo's strength, he was a master alchemist. He took a pill recipe that caused a calamity and left. Whether it exists in the rank 5 region is uncertain, but his cave remains. Treasures beyond measure lie within, Ashen Pine declared, tossing a jade to Wang Lin. Wang Lin examined it with divine sense, then passed it to the old woman. I found this jade previously, Ashen Pine said. It confirms my certainty. Seeing the group still hesitant, he offered more. Fellow cultivator Zhao, Pang and I will share all we acquire from fierce beasts. You may also choose the first 10 items from the place I spoke of. Green-clad Zhao's eyes narrowed in thought. How certain are you of success? 60%, Ashen Pine admitted. She nodded, resolute. The location lies deep within the seven-colored realm, he explained, teeming with souls of beasts from rank 8 to 13. With enough time, I can refine countless pills from the herbs I have prepared. Fellow cultivator Lu, you may select 10 as well. Wang Lin observed quietly. Master Ashen Pine's cunning suggested deeper motives, yet his offer was too practical to dismiss. First, let us gather the origin crystals, Wang Lin decided. Ashen Pine nodded. Together with Pang and the others, they charged toward the abyss, cloaked in swirling fog. Master Ashen Pine's familiarity with the terrain was unmatched. An hour later, they reached a fog-bound pit. He halted 1,000 feet away, releasing celestial jades that swirled before him, then crumbled to dust in his palm. With a careful wave, he directed the dust toward the mist. A roar echoed as a turtle-like fog beast emerged, inhaling the dust greedily. Pang leapt forward, weaving through the fog. Hesitant at first, the beast succumbed to more jade dust. Wang Lin's eyes sparkled with interest, though his demeanor remained composed. Pang returned, bearing treasure from the fog. Over time, they collected nearly 20,000 origin crystals, their journey back along the narrow path unhurried. Master Ashen Pine promised more crystals from other routes, estimating a total of 60 to 70,000. And in Wang Lin's mind, the jade by the skeleton whispered an ancient truth. Enlighten, prisoner of the Tao of Heaven, all sentient beings must endure immeasurable calamities. It takes only a thought to escape the deep prison. Follow the path of cultivation. Wang Lin gazed across the seven-colored realm, silent, resolute, and aware that this place was more than a realm. It was a crucible, testing both flesh and spirit.